The most important news of the day. Brazil is making a massive statement to the football world just days before the FIFA World Cup. And all eyes are now on Carlo Ancelotti, Neymar, and a Brazilian squad that looks determined to bring the trophy back home after years of heartbreak. Today, the atmosphere around the Brazilian national team is reaching another level. The legendary Maracanã Stadium in Rio de Janeiro became the center of world football as Brazil faced Panama in one of its final warm-up matches before traveling to the United States for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Fans packed the stadium, expectations were sky-high, and the pressure on Carlo Ancelotti continues to grow as he prepares for his first major tournament as Brazil's head coach. According to the latest information, this friendly was never just another exhibition match. For Brazil, it was a final opportunity to test combinations, evaluate players, and build momentum before the biggest competition in football begins. Every pass, every goal, and every tactical decision carried enormous significance. A few hours before kickoff, the biggest topic surrounding the team was not the starting lineup. It was Neymar. The Brazilian superstar remains one of the most discussed players in world football, but once again injury concerns have overshadowed preparations for a major tournament. Neymar was unavailable for the match against Panama because of a muscle injury that has raised questions about whether he will be fully fit for Brazil's opening World Cup match. Despite the concerns, Carlo Ancelotti has remained publicly confident. The Italian manager has repeatedly stated that Neymar remains a crucial part of Brazil's plans and that the coaching staff expects him to recover in time for the tournament. Reports indicate that Neymar could miss several weeks, but Brazil continues to believe that their iconic number 10 can still play an important role during the World Cup campaign. That decision has sparked debate across the football world. Some fans believe Neymar's experience and leadership are simply too valuable to leave behind. Others worry that Brazil may once again be placing enormous expectations on a player battling fitness issues at the most important moment. Social media has been flooded with reactions, and football supporters around the world are closely monitoring every update regarding his recovery. But while Neymar watched from the sidelines, Brazil still had business to take care of on the field. This match against Panama represented another chapter in Ancelotti's attempt to build a squad capable of winning Brazil's long-awaited sixth World Cup title. The pressure is enormous. Brazil remains the most successful nation in World Cup history, yet the country has not lifted the trophy since 2002. Every generation since then has carried the burden of expectation, and now Ancelotti has been handed the responsibility of ending that drought. The former Real Madrid manager arrived with a reputation as one of football's greatest coaches. His calm personality, tactical intelligence, and ability to manage superstars made him a dream appointment for many Brazilian supporters. But success at club level and success at a World Cup are very different challenges. Today was another important step in that journey. Brazil entered the match looking to build on recent performances. During the March international window, the team produced mixed results. They defeated Croatia with an impressive attacking display but later suffered a disappointing defeat against France. Those games revealed both the strengths and weaknesses of the current squad. The attacking talent is undeniable. Players like Vinicius Jr., Gabriel Martinelli, Rafinha, Endrick, and others give Brazil incredible speed, creativity, and finishing ability. When the attack is flowing, few teams in the world can match their intensity. However, questions remain about consistency, defensive organization, and how the team will respond when facing elite opposition in high-pressure knockout matches. That is exactly why these friendlies matter so much. Against Panama, Brazil wanted to send a message. Panama, meanwhile, arrived with confidence of its own. The Central American side has continued to make progress on the international stage and is preparing for another major World Cup appearance. Their recent friendly matches produced encouraging results, and the team came into the game believing it could challenge one of football's giants. For Panama, facing Brazil inside the Maracanã is the kind of occasion players dream about their entire lives. The atmosphere was electric. From the opening whistle, the crowd created the type of environment only Brazilian football can produce. Thousands of fans wearing yellow shirts transformed the stadium into a sea of color, singing, chanting, and demanding a performance worthy of a World Cup contender. And Brazil responded. According to reports from the match, Vinicius Jr. immediately became the star of the show. The Real Madrid forward energized the crowd with his pace, movement, and attacking quality, helping Brazil take control of the game. His performance served as another reminder that he may be the player expected to carry Brazil's attack while Neymar continues recovering from injury. A few hours ago, football fans around the world were asking whether Brazil could handle the pressure without Neymar on the pitch. Now many are talking about the incredible depth available to Ancelotti. Casemiro provided leadership and stability. Younger players continued to showcase their talent. Several substitutes made strong impressions. The competition for starting positions appears more intense than ever, and that is exactly what coaches want before a major tournament begins. Reports from the game indicate that Brazil ultimately produced an explosive attacking performance, scoring multiple goals and overwhelming Panama for long stretches of the match. The victory gave supporters plenty of reasons to celebrate while also providing valuable tactical information for the coaching staff. Still, not everything was perfect. Some observers pointed to defensive lapses and moments of vulnerability that stronger World Cup opponents could exploit. Even after a convincing victory, discussions continue about whether Brazil's defense is strong enough to survive against the world's elite teams. That concern becomes even more important when looking ahead at the tournament schedule. Brazil's World Cup journey begins against Morocco on June 13th, a match that already looks like one of the most fascinating opening games of the tournament. Morocco has established itself as a dangerous international side capable of upsetting traditional powers. Brazil cannot afford to underestimate them. And that brings the conversation back to Neymar. Will he be ready? That question continues to dominate headlines. Medical updates suggest optimism remains inside the Brazilian camp, but nobody can guarantee exactly when the superstar will return to full fitness. The next several days may become some of the most important of Brazil's entire tournament preparation. For Neymar personally, the stakes could not be higher. At 34 years old, this may represent his final realistic opportunity to win a World Cup. Throughout his career, he has produced unforgettable moments, broken records, and become one of the most recognizable footballers on the planet. Yet the one achievement that continues to elude him is lifting football's biggest trophy. That reality adds another emotional layer to Brazil's story heading into 2026. Every training session matters. Every medical update matters. Every friendly match matters. And every decision made by Carlo Ancelotti will be analyzed by millions of fans around the globe. Today's victory over Panama has certainly boosted confidence, but the real challenges are still ahead. The friendly against Egypt will provide another important test before the World Cup begins. That match could also offer further clues regarding Ancelotti's preferred starting lineup and tactical approach. With limited time remaining, every minute on the pitch becomes increasingly valuable. Brazilian supporters are dreaming again. They see a squad filled with talent. They see one of football's most respected managers on the bench. They see young stars entering their prime years. And they hope that Neymar can recover in time to add one final chapter to his remarkable international career. At the same time, rivals around the world are paying attention. A confident Brazil is always dangerous. A motivated Brazil is even more dangerous. And if players like Vinicius Jr. continue producing performances like the one seen today, many teams will not want to face the Seleção once the tournament officially begins. The countdown to the World Cup is now almost over. The friendlies are nearly finished. The experiments are coming to an end. Soon the pressure will become real. Soon every mistake will matter. Soon every goal will be remembered. And soon Brazil will once again attempt to capture the trophy that has defined so much of its football history. For now, the mood around the team is one of cautious optimism. The victory against Panama provided excitement, confidence, and plenty of positive headlines. But questions remain, especially regarding Neymar's fitness and whether this squad can finally end more than 2 decades of World Cup frustration. What do you think? Can Brazil win the 2026 FIFA World Cup? Will Neymar recover in time and make a major impact? Or do you believe another nation will stop Brazil's quest for a 6th world title? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with other football fans. The road to the World Cup is heating up, and the biggest stories are only just beginning.